has not been easy. It has not been easy, and have learned a lot of lessons from this. Everything changed. Today, this girl, who was an all-round child, gifted, top in class, singing, everything changed all at once. Today, because of what she went through, she cannot tell herself to do anything. Even as a girl who I've taken care of for 18 years now, at 34, she cannot even tell herself to go to the bathroom. The greatest thing that again affected me is the social stigma. Neighbors who used to see this girl going to school in uniform, now they don't want even to see her. People would look at us, stigma, we are kept aside. It's like everybody was being told, beware of Grace Njuguna and her granddaughter. I'm Grace Njuguna, a retired teacher who had good plans of what she would do after retirement, but little did I know that that would not happen. I retired in 2008, that first March. But just before then, my grandchild, Ruth Mukoya Kivoi, became sick. She had meningitis, which I'm sorry was mismanaged in the hospital. After discharge, it reoccurred again, this time in a serious way, because she was admitted because of the same meningitis, semi-conscious, and later, after treatment, being in hospital for over 2 weeks, she woke up and she had stroke on the right side, which made her completely disabled. We have gone through a long journey with her, plus my daughter, Maureen Nyambura. And because of what we have gone through, she couldn't do anything for herself, had to look for a therapist, an occupational therapist, who used to come to the house every day from Monday to Friday, do her therapy. And the other thing that worked again is proper feeding and love. Love is the greatest weapon, because I decided to continue loving her the way I used to love her when every term she'd come home being number one in school. But I didn't know that would change when she was in Form 2 at Meningai High School. I've walked this journey, as I had said, together with my daughter, because she is an orphan. She does not have the mother, neither the father. She does not have even a sister or a brother. She is just alone. And so it's just with the family now who are there for her. What we went through, even getting somebody to help you, like somebody you'd employ in the house, it wasn't easy. But God sent me an angel, I would say is an angel, a lady called Ferdinand Nyambura Dugo, because we can't leave this house. We can't leave this house even if we want to go anywhere as a family, maybe for holiday, maybe for an outing. We can't go unless we figure out who will be left with her, because again, we cannot take her with us because of the way of what she does. She would run away, she would disappear, and we won't know where she is. And so this lady is the only one who gives us leave here. If we want to go anywhere, we have to talk to her because she's no longer here now. And then she would come, she would be the one who to stay with her, and then maybe we can just get out a bit. Today, this girl, who was an all-round child, gifted, top in class, singing, in drama, drawing, everything changed all at once. Today, because of what she went through, she cannot tell herself to do anything. Even as a girl who I've taken care of for 18 years now, at 34, she cannot even tell herself to go to the bathroom. I have to remind her to go to the bathroom. Her bedroom, I've removed all the clothes because she'll put them up and down in the floor walls, and she does not know even which one she'll wear. So it's our duty to make her dress properly, take a shower, and that. In the house, we have to lock everything edible because her brain does not tell her, you have eaten enough. You'll come to our house, you think we are very mean because we even lock the fridge, because she will eat anything from the fridge. Even if it's cold, she will just eat. When she goes to the bathroom, she screams. She can even scream in the bathroom for 2 hours. And neighbors outside there would think that we beat her. But she'll scream. Even when you tell her to stop screaming, she screams further. The lights in our house, we had to change. Because she will wake up even in the middle of the night and tap over and over again, writing. Even the system of our writing is good because it has never burnt the whole house. And so we had to put sensors so that when you pass, it's okay. When you are not there, it goes off even in her bedroom. And so we have had it. We cannot leave and go anywhere. Even if you invite us to your house or for a dinner or what, we'll have to think, how do we leave her? And many a times, if the lady who is part of the family, like I said, Ferdinand Nyambura, is not available, we will definitely lock her in the house. So the greatest thing that again affected me is the social stigma. Neighbors who used to see this girl going to school in uniform, now they don't want even to see her. People would look at us, stigma, we are kept aside. It's like everybody was being told, beware of Grace Njuguna and her granddaughter. And so we suffered. I suffered, even the rest of the family. And as I went on, and because of what we did to her, she now started recovering again. She started recovering, but she never went back to the way she was. Something came in me. If I have suffered this, how many people are outside there who are going through the same thing I'm going? So I went out, looked for them in my neighborhood, found many of them with this notion of creating a daycare center for them. So I am the founder of Malaika Initiative for persons with a disability, but majoring with children, because whenever a child is sick, most of them are affected by cerebral palsy. We have a few who are due to meningitis. Like we have one who due to meningitis, like she is deaf, dumb, blind, just there. So create a daycare center. Instead of them being locked in the house, they are brought to the center. And when they are brought into the center, the parents, most of them who are casual laborers, would be able to go and look for what they would feed them with. So when we started, we only started with 5 children. And In my thought, I thought I would not ever go beyond 10, which is manageable. And they would come, they leave their kids there, they go to do their errands, we take care of them, we feed them, we do them therapy. And then in the evening, the parents would come for them and they go home. That was the initial idea, and we would not have gone beyond 10. But now, when people discovered there is a place like that, they come so many of them and the number increased. And therefore, nowadays, the parents come with their kids, they stay there together with their kids. We do the same thing, feed them, love them, do the therapy. Nutrition together with therapy and love played a great impact on the healing of my grandchild. We've used vegetables from my small kitchen garden, which even up to today is the one that we use for the Malaika daycare children. And in the evening, after the last tea, they go home. It has not been easy. It has not been easy, and have learned a lot of lessons from this. It were better if you are born straight away disabled, because people will know that you have been disabled from birth. If today God would ask me, of these two, which one would you choose, Grace, if I gave you a chance to choose? I destroy your brain, or I cut one of your leg and you'll be having one. I'll quickly tell God, cut two of them and leave my brain alone, because I've seen the worst disease is the brain. Another thing that I've discovered is that people look at you and they think you deserve that. You are given that problem because you deserve it. But this is not a problem that one deserves. And it can happen to anybody, anytime, any hour. But I thank God, God usually leaves something for you. I have two friends who have walked this journey with me. And I thank God for them. And therefore, this, what I went through, brought me now to think about the Malaika. So the Malaika are there. Like we registered the Malaika Daycare Center in 2014, but the logistic what of how to start, we came and started in 2015. This year we are celebrating our 10th year since we started. We thank God. The journey has not been easy. The journey has been hard, without a lot of support. Yet I still thank my church, because it's the same church, AIC Bonden, where we are, where I have brought my children up, even the late mother to Ruth. After paying for the venue for a long time, they later agreed that I stay there without paying when they saw the kind of children. So I thank my church, AIC Bonden Church. And a few of my friends outside there who come, they see what we are doing, they support me here and there, especially on the side of feeding and so on. The greatest problem now we have at Malaika Daycare Center is the increase of the number. If you come to our register, over 100 children have gone through Malaika. And we thank God that we have over 20 children who have recovered and they are in school. And we even have some that have done KPSEA and now they are in junior secondary. So we thank God for the results. And there are many, they come, but the space is so small. The space is so small and the children are many, plus their parents. And therefore, if somebody somewhere outside there would find it worth to come and help us to get a space, it should be okay. The other thing that we really suffer from is the financial constraint, because we don't close the place. It runs throughout the year, except during public holiday and just the Christmas time. And so we pray that people will come to the aid of the Malaikas. Another thing, they usually become very sick, and along the way, several have died. Even this year, we buried one. If we had a bigger place, maybe we could create a dispensary for them, where the minute they are sick, they will be treated at the dispensary. Another thing, when they recover, getting a school for them is not also very easy. Maybe even a school within the same compound where they can attend therapy and then in a school, and we hope that will be okay. I thank God for the 18 years, and I know we shall go on through His grace to encounter what we encounter with my grandchild. I just want to encourage my fellow caregivers of such children. God will enable us to go on and give us the strength and the courage and the love for our children and to go on. So may we embrace these children the way they are and come and walk along with us in this journey of helping the least of the disabled children. Thank you.